What's up, everybody? It's your girl, Pretty Conspiracy Ro, Pretty Spiritual Ro. You know what I'm saying? Because I love talking about the spiritual world, what's going on with it, how to work in it, how to maneuver in it, and best actions you could take with it. And I like to use the tools in the spiritual world to, get information that I'm looking to get. So today's video, I'm not sure how long a video is going to be because I actually don't have my notes. Forgive me, y'all. But they got deleted. And I took a whole bunch of notes. But today's video is on Ice Spice and her rise to fame, her suspicious rise to fame. As y'all know, Ice Spice is the 23-year-old Brooklyn rapper who just caught overnight success in the music industry. I'll say she's only been rapper for maybe like a year, maybe two tops. She released her Bully Freestyle, I believe, like last year. And she's already been crowned the princess of rap. And this isn't my first industry plant video. I think I did one on Sweetie because I felt like she was the obvious industry plant, especially with her being related to Gabrielle Union and other connections that she had in the industry. I believe she was somebody's niece or something, and it was other speculation. So now I want to do Ice Spice. Now, per the information that I looked up on Isis Gaston, I believe that's her name, she started rapping, and one of her friends, Riot USA, whatever his name is, that's her manager and producer. He's the one who actually got her to start rapping, but he's actually the main character to look at. He's the one with the connections, y'all. He's so
Okay, my bad. I'm back, y'all.
So, had to go get some corrected info. So she, Riot USA, he's not the grandson of Lucian Grange. He's actually the son of Hot 97's DJ Enough. And that connection helped her sign to 10K Projects, which is owned by Elliot Grange, who is the son of Lucian Grange, who was the head at UMG. Now, Elliot Grange, his name is important, or where does the connection with his name come in? It's with Drake. Drake says Elliot's name in music a lot. Academics has brought up Elliot and how he cuts checks for Drake, and so Elliot is like a known to be a cash guy. These are major figureheads in the industry that she's connected to. These are major connections. She's being backed by major figureheads in the industry already. We don't even know her. She's already been signed. You know what I'm saying? Not to say that she couldn't do this all on her own, and not to say that she doesn't possess the it factor, because I believe she does. But I also believe that it's powerful people behind her, pushing her. Of course, waiting with their hands out to collect the money, and probably going to attach an agenda to her as well. That's what I believe. Just her whole setup, her whole marketing plan. The girl just came out. She already got management. She already got production. She already been endorsed by Nicki Minaj. She had a ton of endorsements in the video. What is it? Bowls, the speakers. She had the Carol's daughter, the hair stuff. She had Patron. She's doing it bigger than any of these girls could have imagined. She got a bigger rollout than Megan Thee Stallion, Lotto, any of them. She damn near getting the Cardi B treatment without even having to demean herself or go on Love and Hip Hop. So it's just crazy to me how much love this girl is getting, how much attention she getting. Not saying that, it can't happen for anybody, because it could definitely happen for anybody. But for example, Glorilla, she had you could say 2 hit singles. She didn't read. I guess they hit number 2 on Billboard, and she don't get half as the attention or the praise as Ice Spice do. you know. So it's just, you know, and you know, I'm sure her complexion she has a lot to do with it. Another interesting thing with Ice Spice, she said, you know, I think she's like Nigerian and Dominican or something like that. But like her dad is like some type of African. I heard that being said. Then I heard her in her interview. She said, "Oh, well, my dad is black. Like he's not African. He's just like FBA." Then I heard someone say, or heard her say that her dad used to be an underground rapper from the Bronx. I don't know if she know her dad or a relationship with her dad, or you know, if she could actually, or if she will actually come and tell us who her dad is. But to me, that's important because it's making more connections. It's almost giving like the Megan Thee Stallion. Like, you know how they have Nepo babies? Like maybe they have a thing where people who are trying to break into the industry, they can put their bid in for their kids, you know, or something like that. At the very least, that kids can benefit from the connections that they've made in the industry, right? Or while trying to break into the industry, or on the during the underground or whatever. So her birthday is 1/1/2000, so 1100. She was born on Y2K. She was born on January 1st, 2000. Now, the reason why that stuck out to me is because I was watching Tariq Nasheed the other day. Shout out to Tariq Nasheed, FBA. And they were talking about how, he was talking about like how these immigrants, they don't be having birth certificates and stuff. And they come over here and usually they'll pick their birthday like the first day of the year. And they'll do that because it's easier to remember, and they don't actually be knowing when their birthday is. So being that, I think she said her dad is Nigerian or some kind of African, and her birthday is January 1st, 2000, that kind of stuck out to me. Like, how old is this girl actually? Is she younger than what they saying she is? Or is she actually from here? You know, is she an immigrant? Did she come over here at a young age? Just what are they not telling us about this girl? You know what I'm saying? Because I feel like it's something there. And I also wanted to say this, back to the 10K projects and the Elliott Grange and the Lucian Grange. Lucian supposed to be like one of the most powerful people in the industry. Y'all, ain't it just funny that his name is Lucian? Like Lucian, like Lucifer, like the angel of music, like the devil, like the angel that was kicked out of heaven, the previous angel, the angel of music, like Lucian, like Lucifer. And it makes me remember when Quatita, she was channeling and she was saying like Luciferus, or you know what I'm saying? She was saying she was getting some kind of name like that. And I'm just like, what's the odds that this nigga name is actually Lucian and he one of the biggest people in the music industry, supposedly. Thought that was weird too. But anyway, so that's enough of my rant. And look, my eyes so small and puffy. I didn't even smoke yet, y'all. I'm about to smoke as soon as I hang up with y'all. Let's pull a couple cards on this girl, Ice Spice. Maybe Ice, Nicki, Drake situation. First, let's just keep it simple, because y'all know I'm new to this. I'm probably going to do a whole page dedicated to, you know, just tarot and learning how to do it, and sharing, and or tarot, learning how to do it, sharing thoughts and information, and doing readings. Now, Ice Spice. Spirit. Is Ice Spice an industry plant? Is Ice Spice Isis Gaston? Is she an industry plant? Is Ice Spice an industry plant? Something else funny. You know, she's 23 years old. And y'all know how the elite love that number 23, 322, 233, 2332. Y'all know how they love that number. Spirit. Is Ice Spice an industry plant? Is Ice Spice an industry plant being backed by powerful figureheads? with this mass marketing and stuff she got going on. It's Ice Spice, the industry plant. We got the Five of Wands. Excuse me. We got the Two of Pentacles. We got the King of Wands. So I feel like there is like this fight, this struggle of people to get her in. Mainly this powerful figure right here, this King of Wands, sitting up on his throne, looking into the distance. You know, I feel like Ice Spice is, you know, she's just caught in the middle of this thing. And she's weighing her options, but none of them gonna come without income. You know what I'm saying? Like she's worried about the money, period. She doesn't care that she's being used and they're basically just pushing her through to the people. She doesn't care. You know, she's just looking at her coins and trying to see what's the best thing she can do to get her money. There is a push, there is a struggle, there is a fight, there is something going on in the background, and he's the head of it. She's just stuck in the middle. Okay, let's clarify. Ice Spice, the industry plant. Ice Spice, the industry plant. One card fell out. Nine of Pentacles. So this is someone looking over all of their hard work, looking over their investments. Let's come back to that one real quick. Is Ice an industry plant? Is Ice Spice an industry plant? Is Ice Spice an industry plant? Three of Swords. Heartbreak, betrayal, Page of Wands, someone young, aloof, and the Star. She is the Star. In fact, they're using her heartbreak and her aloofness to their benefit, you know, because they know she's the Star. So I'm starting to feel like it's not that she's an industry plant. She's really just being used. Like, I feel like, I'm starting to feel like almost like this was presented to her. This is not even something that she wanted to do. And when you think about what she said, like, she said that the guy who she went to school with, he was a producer, and he's the one who convinced her to start rapping. The nigga probably writing her raps. I know she said that she do poetry and she a poet and this, that, and the third, but he's probably, you know, pushing for her. He is the son of a DJ at a prominent radio station. You get what I'm saying? So he's probably always on the lookout for talent. And he's seen something in her, whether she has attention because she's a star, or, you know, social media attention, or some kind of, you know, how she's a popular girl in school, maybe. She was one of the cool girls, you know. And he's like, okay, well, we can use this momentum to our advantage, and we can make you a star. So let's see what else we get. Now, we got the Ace of Swords, the Five of Cups, and the Eight of Wands. Now, rapping has definitely brought her brought great things into her life. It's brought her great business, great, it has propelled her forward. It has brought fame into her life, fortune into her life. She's definitely grateful for that, just from the words, just from the intellect, just from, I think she say in one song, like, basically she get 2 million just from holding a mic. You know what I'm saying? I don't know her background or how she grew up, but I can imagine, growing up in the Bronx. She's from Brooklyn, growing up in Brooklyn, and then, as a young kid in Brooklyn, what she said, we from Brooklyn, so we both dirty, or I know that you dirty, to being able to be where she's at now, to rub the elbows that she's rubbing, like she can't believe it. A part of her, I don't want to say it's depressed, but it's like numb. She's like in shock. She's like, it's all happening so fast. It's all happening so fast that she's just standing there watching it happen. She's watching all the pieces fall where they may. You know what I'm saying? There's really nothing she can do about it. She's just continuing to move forward. Everything's moving so fast. And she's really just standing there in the middle, and she's not necessarily manipulating the things that's going on in her life, but she's just watching the effects of the things that's going on in her life. So I'm starting to feel like, no, she's not an industry plant. She may actually even be a victim. It's Ice Spice. Let's pick these cards up. Is Ice Spice the industry plant? I'm feeling like someone came to her and was like, we have an offer for you that you can't deny. You know what I'm saying? We have a undeniable offer. She may even have some kind of deal in the background that she can't speak on. You know what I'm saying? Because when you have someone controlling so much of your come up, so much of your rise to stardom, and they're fronting your whole come up, you gotta know that they want something on the back end. You know what I'm saying? They're not just doing your race to super. They're not just gonna help you rise to superstardom just because they feel like you have the je ne sais quoi. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna do it because they feel like they can make some money off of your ass. So yeah, we'll invest in you. We're gonna send you over there with Kim K and Kanye West's daughter. We gonna have Drake follow you and unfollow you. My bad, y'all. It's early and people keep calling me. It's tax day, so I'm getting a lot of calls early. I'll be up early working. But yeah, so they had Drake following her and unfollowing her to build traction. Now Nicki, they have somebody connected to Young Money real deep in the background, because motherfuckers don't even fuck with Nicki. You know what I'm saying? For her to have all this big push from somebody, from the industry or whoever's backing her. I think she's either, I heard Warner and 10K, whatever. But we know the industry don't deal with Nicki, and Nicki definitely don't be dealing with the new girls like that. So it's just all funny style. You know what I'm saying? But ultimately, I wish her the best with her career. I just had a few questions, and I think they've been answered. If y'all have any questions, let me know, or let me know what y'all think down. And I'm new to reading cards, so I don't always know what's going on. But let me know if y'all read something different. If y'all see something different in the cards, let me know. Help me out. Because I still struggle with some pentacles and some knights and things like that. Help me out understanding those cards when they pop up. But yeah, so now I just feel like, oh, I also want to know, what's the innocent thing of act? Is that something that they kind of teach her or train her in? Her mannerisms and her demeanor or whatever, which is so refreshing, by the way. She does seem like a sweetheart. But, how much of this has been made up in some freaking somebody's office, you know, on some board of directors, and everybody decided, okay, yeah, this is the one. And I think that's the main thing when it comes to knowing if somebody's the industry plant or not, is you want everything to kind of be natural. You know, you want your feelings for someone to kind of be natural. Nobody wants to be manipulated by the industry, by artists, or anything like that. And because when we under manipulation, under those rose colored glasses, you know, they can pull a lot of things under us, over on us, like Lil Nas X tried to do, who is probably not an industry plant, probably just got lucky with the hit. But I feel like it's two ways they do it. Either they could bring you through the doors, or they can bring you in that way, or they can keep you floating that way. Like, okay, well, this is what we got to do if you want to keep your career, if you want to still be popular, still be in the headlines, do this for us, and then we'll do this for you type of deal. Or sometimes, like with the Sam Smith guy, I feel like that's all him. You know, he up there rolling his eyes in some speedos, or whatever they call it, and on stage flicking his tongue. Like, I feel like some people it's just performative, but some people probably don't have a choice. You know, and some people, that's them holding up their end of the bargain. But yeah, that's all I got to say. I love y'all. Gotta get my day started. I'll talk to y'all later. Bye.